Hello everyone, welcome to the hot seat. Today we're gonna do another solo episode, about how to build a real business on social media. I will share with you the full framework and tips and tricks on what I did myself. Everyone says they want to grow on social media, but here is the thing. Growing followers isn't always the same as building a business. I met people with 500,000 followers who make zero revenue, and business owners with just 3K followers that have a 6-figure pipeline. The difference is the strategy. When I built 23 Media, I didn't care about going viral. I care about creating impact, consistency, and conversion. And everything we did was for our client. Whether it's a luxury brand, a real estate company, or a tech startup, everything came down to that foundation. So here is how I actually built a business on social media. This is not just a theory, it's the exact framework that took me from posting random content to signing clients on my DM. First of all, you have to define your strategy and audience. We have to be honest. Most of the people post without purpose. You need a strategy before you create content. And the strategy should come from two questions. First is, what is your goal? And the second should be like, what are you talking to? Okay, if your goal is awareness, your content should focus on reach, emotional hooks, brand personality, and so and so. If your goal is sales, you need to sell a product, you need call to action, testimonial, before and after, leadership, okay? You focus on educational, authority building, posts, then define your audience. So who are they really? Not just demographic or like, for example, when I work with brands at 23, we don't just say, okay, let's target women from the age of 25 to 40. We define what keeps them up at night. What is she dreaming about? What she already tried that didn't work? Once you know her, her content starts speaking directly to her. Okay, to that person, not to everyone. And finally, you choose your platform. Don't try to dominate everywhere. If you're a B2B, go all in. LinkedIn and YouTube. If you're a lifestyle or product, Instagram and TikTok. Pick 2 platforms maximum, okay? You cannot own them all. Second thing, create and curate content with intention. Intention means that your content needs structure. You need to plan it weekly, ideally monthly, and use a content calendar to categorize your posts. You should have at least 4 categories: educational, emotion, engagement, or I don't know, conversion, for example. These give you a balance, and it's how we can plan campaign for our client too. Now, when you're creating, you need to focus on the value. So every post should either have purpose. So it should either teach you something, inspire you in something, or connect you emotionally. If it doesn't have any of this, it's just not working. And please use video. Video is everything nowadays. Real, short form video, behind the scene. It's how people connect with you. At 23, when we shifted our client strategy to 70% video content, we got a higher engagement. The engagement skyrocketed because people buy from people, not logos. Third point, engage and build your community. Now that you're posting consistently, you don't have to disappear anymore. Social media is social. It's not about talking at people. It's about talking to them. Respond to them, ask question in your caption, use story to talk, not just to show. The algorithm loves interaction, but more importantly, we love human beings. User-generated content is your secret. Ask your customer to tag you, to share the result, to send testimonial. This isn't about showing off, it's about trust. And trust is what converts. Also listen, social media is real. And people give feedback all of the time. They ask for their love, ask for feedback, and so and so. Fourth thing, measure and optimize. You can't fix what you don't measure. Every week, check your analytics. What's working, what's not working, which post brings website clicks, messages, or followers. Here is how I did it. At 23, we had a simple tracking sheet: reach, engagement, saves, and share, and DMs. Most importantly, lead generated. That's the last one, and this is what it matters. If your content gets likes but no leads, it's not a business content. And then what I did, I took all of it and I optimized. If something works, do it. If something doesn't work, don't do it anymore. Super simple. Also, super important is all of this content that work, you can take them and do paid media. Paid media is not cheating, it's scaling. So you can grow your business by staying like on top of what the content works. So you take the best content that you created, the one that performed the best, and you just push them. Fifth thing, build system behind your content. These where people either make money or burn out. Posting is not gonna be enough. You will need that system. Think of your content as the front door to your business. Now, what happens when people walk in? Do they get lost or guided? Do you need automated response? Yes. An onboarding flow, a CRM, email nurture sequences, and so and so and so. Even a simple thank you for reaching out. Here is how we can help you. Makes the difference, believe me. At 23, for most of our leads, when most of our leads come in, that's what we do. We welcome people, we show them what we're offering, we guide them. This is super important because we know exactly what happened from the first contact to when you sign a proposal. You need to build that trust. And if you cannot build that, people will just leave. 6th point, turn your follower into clients. This is where business happens. You build awareness now, you build trust, and now is the moment for you to give them an offer. You don't need to spam them, just to create a clear path for them how they can work with you. You can offer a free resource like an ebook, book a call, a clear service highlight post every week, where you explain the services that you offer. You'll be surprised how many people forget to actually promote what they're doing. It sounds funny, but yeah, so people follow you because they want to have something from you. You have to be clear about what you offer. 7, keep evolving. The algorithm rewards adaptability. Social media moves fast. What worked last month is not going to work next month. You need to keep experimenting. New format, hooks, collaboration. AI tools are everywhere and they're evolving daily. So make the most of them. You can use content scheduling with them, analytics, dashboard, and so and so. There is many more you can do. Most importantly, you have to learn. So you need to stay curious about how digital marketing works, because once you understand the why behind the trends, you stop chasing them and you start creating them. So yeah, these are the top tips and tricks about how you can build a business on social media. It's not about following, as I said, it's about the system, storytelling, and strategy. When I started, I didn't have a fancy setup, just my phone, my story, and I was consistent. But I treated every post like it mattered. I was posting twice a day. And if you're not serious about building a business, stop saying the algorithm doesn't work, I was shadow banned, whatever. Define your strategy, create intentionally, engage with your heart, measure everything that you post, and build systems that turn content into cash flow. Because when you learn how to sell, especially when you learn how to sell your story, you're not just building a following, you're building a business. And that's what we are trying to achieve today. So thank you so much one more time for listening to this podcast. Let me know if you like it in the comment below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.